Hey everyone, here at Bangkok Ink, we provide two different types of tattoos and tattooing equipment. One style is called hand-poked, or sometimes also called traditional or bamboo tattooing. In this video, we're going to show you just how to assemble a hand-poked tattoo rod. The first thing we need to do here is remove the tip from our sterilized and autoclave bags. Next thing we're going to do is remove just a standard tattooing needle from its packaging as well. The first needle we had there was a flat. Now we're opening up our round shader. Notice that we're taking special care not to cause any damage to the needle tips. Now we're just using a standard lighter to remove the soldering so that our pins are separated from the needle bar. Do the same thing here with our flat needle. Apply our heat. If it does get stuck, you can just tap it with the very end of your lighter, causing it to fall. So now on the left hand side we have our sterilized tips. In the center we have our pins. On the right hand side we have our electric shrink wrap. Now we're just using standard kitchen cling film, which we will apply around the pins and around the tip. Take note that we are being careful with our pins, making sure we do not cause any damage. So if you watch carefully, you'll see that we're not simply wrapping the cling film around, we're also stretching and wrapping at the same time. This results in a very tight bond between the pins and the tip. This is really important. Anytime anything is done by hand, special care must be paid to that security and to that snugness. Next step is to apply the electrical shrink wrapping around the tip as well as the pin. We'll use our heat to shrink that wrap up nice and tight, giving us that important snugness and important security. Now our round shader is ready to go. So we'll do the exact same thing with our flat needle. We'll retrieve a piece of cling film. We'll use our flat tip and our flat needle together. And use that cling film to again stretch and wrap very tightly around both pieces of equipment. And this is done on both sides of the needle and the tip. Final step in securing the pins to the tip is using that electric shrink wrap. Again, paying special attention not to poke that shrink wrap with our pins. We'll use our regular lighter to tighten and shrink the wrap. So once again, everything is nice and tight and secure. On our left hand side we have the flat grouping, and on our right hand side we have the round shader. Both of those really snug, really secure, and ready to go. The next important step is to actually assemble the hand-poked rod. It's a pretty straightforward process. We remove it from our sterilized autoclaved bag. We'll apply the very end just simply by screwing it in. That gives us a bit of weight as we're working. And the next section there is where the tip connects. Take special care that nothing is cross-threaded, because that can again take away from the snugness, the security, and the stability of the piece of equipment. Now we'll just give you a brief demonstration of how it works on our piece of synthetic skin here. And guys, that's it. That's how you put together a hand poke tattoo rod. If you have any questions, if you'd like to see something else done, if there's anything we mentioned that you want to get into more detail about, just give us a like and a comment, and we'll get into it pretty soon. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.